Y'all, look, I don't be knowing when it come on. Okay. Alright. Make sure my lips don't get dry. Hey. Hey, hey. Happy Monday. Hey. Look, ain't seen you in a minute, Dante. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know we pretty much gonna run it like we do any other time. Get us a collective reading on. See what's going on in the energetic field so far. He said another one. Hey, I heard DJ Khaled. Hey, don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that, Dante. He said another one. Stop playing with him. Y'all silly. Y'all silly. I ain't playing with you. I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. Hey, what you say, better sooner than later, huh? Let's see what the main energy is on the collective self. All right, that one to flip over. We got the Hermit energy. It say, walk by faith. You are being guided. We have Temperance energy. It say balance between inner and outer self. You are able to fight temptation. And we have the Tower card. It says weak foundation, it all falls down. So you are being led right now. You know what I mean? It's more so like you just have to balance your energy with whatever it is that you have going on, right? It's letting me know off top with this Tower energy that this was a weak foundation. So ultimately, that's just like me and Dante just touched bases on. You know what I mean? And it's like better now than later. You know, like he said, he dropped another karmic. It's going to be better that he get that karmic on up out the way ASAP versus had you around for X amount of years building all type of bonds. And you know how all different type of stuff can happen within time spans. And then you a karmic. So yeah, he did right by getting himself up out that jam. You know what I mean? And somebody is having karma right now, and it's due to a Two of Pentacles situation where somebody had too much they was juggling. It's a relationships and work. So somebody may have had an issue with maintaining, you know, their compassionate level or them being able to nurture their relationship and, you know, take care of their financial duties or something like that at the same time. So with this Seven of Swords energy, this lets me know that this is somebody who is moving, deceitful, you know, somebody who had very sneaky ways. Because even that work and relationship stood out to me. Like, I ain't sure if this person started a relationship with somebody they had at work or exactly what it is that they had going on. But somebody was being sneaky and they want to come and try to be honest, you know, at least part way. Hey, y'all. I always tell y'all little weird ones, you know what I mean? You ain't even got to be here. Thank you. Thank you. You should get you one. And make sure that it fit up around the front part, around your forehead part too, so it don't look too crazy. But yeah, with the Six of Cups, this is definitely somebody from your past, right? So this is somebody who, once upon a time, y'all was cool. I feel like you was operating within a situation where you were more heart over head, if it makes sense to you. You know what I mean? Because of the emotional connection that you had to this person, you was a more lenient when it came to your mental clarity. You know what I mean? Almost like a believe in what you wanted to believe. Like you would hope that a person would give you certain key points, or you know what I mean? It's like a beautiful lie. Believe in a lie. What's this walk by faith, this hermit energy? So you have 6 of Swords, right? It says you are leaving behind the mental and emotional abuse, but you are still carrying the baggage from the past. So, and you have the Empress, right? Somebody who's very nurturing, very abundant, very fertile, very wise, intuitive. It say balanced, fertile female making it happen. You know what I mean? So again, you have somebody who's moving away from a situation and they are knowing and understanding that they are walking by faith, you know what I mean, to a certain degree, because they don't necessarily know which way they're going. Hey, love. They don't necessarily know which way they're going. It's, again, one of those situations where you just know anything got to be better than this. You know what I mean? I don't know where I'm going, but I know I ain't staying here type of situation. And I ain't even pay no attention to that. That's 369 all day. That's something that you manifested. You know what I mean? You walking away from this person and more so being led by your faith. I feel like this is very purpose driven, especially with the way that them numbers just fell. This Empress card, that's number 3, 6 of Swords, you know, 6 and 9, the Hermit. Like, stop playing with me. You manifested that, baby. And you definitely making it happen. You got the 9 of Pentacles in a reverse. What's this 9 of Pentacles in a reverse? Because it speaks of codependency. You know what I mean? Somebody more so dependent on another person for stability. And what I mean by stability, it could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be mental, whatever it is. Somebody was more so in a position where they felt like they weren't able to move forward without said individual or another person next to them. That's a 9 as well. You know what I mean? But it's in reverse. 6, you could take it however it is that you want it. I already told you, you going ham with these 3s over here. Like you came out the gate not playing. Hey, 3 again. The 3 of Pentacles. It say a group working together. You know what I mean? So this was not necessarily a group where it was like teamwork effort going on. It seemed like somebody came to the realization that they actually was carrying, you know, the good majority of burdens, or a good majority, like whatever it was. You was having to work too hard in order to maintain it. Because with this 5 of Swords energy, you was dealing with a person. Some of y'all may have even been in like an abusive relationship. Sorry, you know what I mean, trigger moment. But you was in a relationship with somebody who was trying to take advantage of you. They were operating from a malicious place. You know what I mean? They pretty much just wanted to win at all costs. They didn't care about what was right in the situation. And again, this person actually makes me feel like they found some type of joy or something like that in seeing you in disharmony. You know how you have people where it be like they love to rile people up, love to argument, love to get a rise out of people, like, you know, and they find some type of enjoyment by doing these different things and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say you think you won. You fought a dirty fight and it's not over. You're stepping on toes. So that's another thing too. Like this person had felt as if they was going to be able to get away with whatever it was, whatever actions they was taking towards you, knowing that they was playing, like fighting the dirty fight. And knowing that you the person that operate like in just, you know what I mean? Or however it go, flip or switch them roles. Either way it goes. Somebody knew that a person was more loyal, more honest, more disciplined and set on respect, where it's like, you're not gonna play with me. You know? But again, they tried to play with you. However it is that they go, whatever decision it is that they made, you know? And clearly it didn't work for them because it's ended with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Them trying to be honest, but still trying to hold back. Like, there ain't nobody doing no false truths, no false apologies. Like, you can keep it. I promise you, you can keep it. Hey. Yeah. So with this Temperance energy, right? This balancing between inner and outer self. I feel like you had some type of renewal. You know what I mean? Where you more so realize not only like who you are, you realize your position, your standpoint. Like, you know what I mean? When I say position, I mean within the situation, the dynamic of a situation. Like, once upon a time, you was thinking that something was something that it was not. It's kind of like having a friend that end up being an op. You know what I mean? Like, you thought they was your friend, but the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. It's a situation like that. And with this 5 of Wands, you know, this speaks of competition and fighting. It say you may or may not know that you involved. I really feel like this was a competition that you didn't know that you was involved. Somebody had some type of rivalry going on with you. I hear sibling rivalry too. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it boiled down to somebody being jealous and feeling a certain type of way about how easy you had it or anything like that, you know? And with this 10 of Cups here, this speaks of fulfillment in family life, completion within home life, happy family, household, love life, family, children, right? So that's what I mean when I said sibling rivalry. It feels like it may have something to do with your family. This could also be somebody, you know what I mean, that you build a family with via child parent, or, you know, somebody who more so had their hands in on raising you, you know, so they like family. Like, you know how that go. You know how that go. And with this 9 of Cups in the reverse, you know, somebody is not feeling fulfilled when it comes to this situation. Like, somebody is actually feeling quite discouraged. They feeling like they dropped the ball. What is this 9 of Cups in the reverse? You got Ace of Air. You know what I mean? When it came to this mindset, it's a perfect mindset to work towards what you want. Peace of mind. Again, they dropped the ball. Because somebody moved too hasty with some type of actions that they took or movements that they took. What I really feel like is you was in bond with a person and then they tried to level up. Like, y'all leveled up together, but it really went to their head. And they began to express themselves and operate and move as if, you know, they could do this without you type thing. But with that 9 of Cups in reverse, somebody is not feeling, again, emotionally satisfied. I don't even know what I was going to turn that word into. Look. It says stuck in my ways, not willing to change. Understood. You know what I mean? So, again, this is a self-imposed prison. Like, this person is only stuck because they can't think past go. It's like you was trying to level up with this person. And again, like I said, they was trying to fight you every step of the way. Tried to view you as competition and you viewing them as family. Understand how both of y'all 9 of Cups was in the reverse then, with nobody getting emotionally fulfilled. That was never going to be what it was supposed to be. And you got 9 of Swords. So with this weak foundation, this Tower card, somebody is suffering from some type of depression or something like that. Very anxious. If they can't sleep at night, being haunted, nightmares, stuck in your mind, no peace. Yeah, it wasn't as calming, as relaxing, as nurturing, as fulfilling, as abundant. It wasn't none of that over there. A typical case of, you know, thinking that the grass was greener on the other side till they got over there. And it ended up being that roll-out grass. That it didn't even grow there. That grass was placed there. And with this Hangman energy, it say go within, mind over matter. This is a situation where you really had to reassess whatever it was that you had going on and make a decision just solely off of what you had, not what you wanted it to be, if that makes sense. Because, see, you the type of person where it seems like you view the potential of people. You know what I mean? So no matter what they're presenting to you, because you got that eye, you're always able to see the qualities. You tend to give more benefit of the doubt than what you should have, you know. Yeah, no. It's just not working no more. It ain't working no more. Yeah, somebody is like insomnia, like for real, up all night, like crying. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. You got Knighted Air, which is, you know, speaking of somebody who's very quick thinking, like very smart mouth, very temperamental, somebody who just goes against the grain, speak before they think, like just anything, you know what I mean? And again, it's like this person thinks that this is supposed to be honorable, like ain't nobody finna play like that. Like you have different people that come through different walks of life, like everybody is not gonna honor that. Like some people you real live, you gonna have to, you know what I mean, get hands-on in the situation, like you, or at least that's what they feeling like you able to do if that's how you coming, you know what I mean? But yeah, somebody was real restrictive, like negative, always wanting to fight in a situation with this Two of Cups energy, you know, partnership, union, coming together, maybe be romantic. So this is, again, we ain't gonna say it's a partnership until the lovers come out, but this is somebody that you had a mutual exchange of emotion with. Some type of contractual agreement. And you got the Seven of Pentacles, which speaks of hidden gems. They say, although you may not see it yet, you have success. Just keep working. You are really, really close. See, that speaks of investments. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to invest in something that's actually going to be sustainable. You know, something that's going to still give in the long run. Something that's worth having type of situation. So that still touch bases on you giving benefit of the doubt to people. You know what I mean? It speaks on you giving benefit of the doubt to people. And I get you, sweetheart, but it's a whole lot of twins that's void in contracts right now because they not living up to whatever rules, regulations, whatever it is that they agreed in that contract to be considered a twin flame. They not living up to it. So they getting left behind. And the thing is, if you choose to still be connected to them trying to fight for something that's dead, then you get left behind too. You know what I mean? Which is why it's detrimental that we tapping on growth the way we do. It's always a choice. You always have free will. You know what I mean? The universe is going to let you choose whatever it is that you choose, but then you're going to get what you receive accordingly to what you choose. So it's like ain't nobody forcing nobody to be with them. Ain't nobody forcing no twin flame. It's time out for that. Up to date, you can be family, you can be child, you can be whoever. It does not matter who you are. If you're disrespecting me, if you're treating me outside of the guards of how I am treating you, if you stabbing me in the back, you know what I mean? Anybody can get it. And what I mean by get it, you can get X'd out. Like, ain't nothing even got to happen to you. The simple void of you removing yourself from people will make them see the value in you. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to do nothing to nobody. You ain't got to wish nobody harm. You ain't got to do none of that. Like, you ain't got to do none of that. So it's like it just is what it is at this point. Especially when judgment get called on the situation. That's like it's out of your hands altogether. It don't even matter what you say no more. Like, they gonna get what they get, and they be getting tossed up. And then they want to reach back for the most stable thing that they can remember having, but didn't treat it that way when they had it. Like, it's strange. It's strange. But then them be the same people where you done already gave them over and over, like, chance again, right? So then they'll just be expecting that. Yeah, I release you with love, but I ain't even I ain't you no longer even a twin flame to me, buddy. You're a karmic. You're a karmic by choice. You ain't no twin flame, especially depending on the outlines of what was done. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, ain't no please getting like capped for nobody. But you got the strength card, right? Clarifying this karma. So somebody is happening to find courage right now. I feel like this is something that somebody is having to dig deep for too. And say you are stronger than you know. Because again, that's something that you had to endure. You got Knight of Pentacles, somebody who's focused only on the money. I feel like somebody is honed in on their finances, trying to chase a bag by any means, and it's like the money is running from them. You know what I mean? Again, their focus is wrong, and they end bad karma. As soon as they making it, they happen to give it up. You got Queen of Wands. Strong will, focus, nurturing, feminine. What about this Queen of Wands? Yeah, it's emphasis on that strong will. Somebody definitely trying to dig deep within their will. You got Seven of Wands, which speaks of, overcoming challenges, obstacles, different things like that. It say you are fighting for your position, battling to maintain your place. They are trying to come for you. So it's a lot of different things that's being placed in front of you right now. With the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, a lot of it is an illusion. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Look it up, Dutch. Look it up. Look it up. You got Two of Wands. It say growing what you have already accomplished, expanding what you have built, exploring new places to grow. So we know that this Two of Wands speaks of you more so being at the threshold of coming into whatever it is, you know what I mean, that you spreading yourself into. It's like you at the threshold. You done got something established, got your footing established, you know what I mean, and you moving forward with stability. You're trying to expand. So it also speaks of planning and different things like that. I feel like that may have been what these challenges have taught you, to plan better. It's something about you not, you know what I mean, being so sharing as well with people. So with this Two of Earth, you got the Ace of Cups, which speaks of, new beginnings and creativity. New intuition, new spirituality, marriage proposal. Could even be, children. But it says it is finally here, following your emotions and how you feel. New love and whatever you pour into. So again, it's something with this juggling though. It's kind of like you need to figure out what it is that you want to pour into so you can pour into it type thing. You still got something going with some indecisiveness. And you got Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody did something to more so make you feel a certain type of way. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, you didn't know that you needed to guard yourself. So somebody caught you off guard with some type of like sneak attack. You know what I mean? And I feel like you didn't know how to take it. You didn't know how to respond. Again, even if this was something so simple as somebody running their mouth about something that they did not know about you. Somebody putting your name in something where it did not belong. Somebody trying you like you know what I mean? And you ain't like, yeah, nah, you don't even operate like that or something. But it's more so something like your guard was down in a situation, which is why you getting this rebirth with this Ace of Cups, this new. Because you got Eight of Cups, which speaks of you walking away from a situation. It say deciding to choose yourself no matter the emotional ties, turning your back on someone or something you love and may emotionally be connected to. Yeah, so you made a hard choice about walking away. You made a hard choice about walking away. Look, you here, we still fresh. Yeah. And with this Four of Pentacles, it say greedy person only cares about money, will stay away from others so they don't have to give anything. So it's like you got somebody where when they good, you don't hear from them. And when they bad, they need something. That's when they reach out to you. That's when they want to hang out every day. That's when they want to come to your house. That's when they want to go to the store with you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this person is, I can't really explain it because it's like a using you and it's like a penny pinching, but still a person is able to afford whatever it is that they want to do on their playtime. And if you got play money, then baby, you got money. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be playing with me or needing me for nothing, right? But it's because they see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, like they feel like you're stable, like you wealthy, like you accomplished, you fruitful, like It's something about people paying attention to you manifesting. It's like you get what you want, especially once you hone in on it or something like that. It's like they bypass the determination, the focus, like the drive, like the willpower, everything that you have to do in between with getting it. They just fast forward to you saying that you want it and then you having it type thing. Common case of pocket watching is what this seemed like. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And with this Eight of Pentacles, you know, it's like, I can't explain it because it almost give me the feel like with this Seven of Swords in the reverse, like somebody is trying to avoid you right now in order to come up with the perfect story on why they took whatever actions it was that they took. You know what I mean? And it's something about you being off to the side, taking the time alone to focus on your own goals, remove yourself from distractions, focus on what needs your attention. You know what I mean? Like you off to the side with this magician energy on the bottom of the deck. Like, you know, it speaks of taking action in order to manifest different things. It speaks of willpower. You got King of Earth, in which is a couple out here because you got Queen of Earth out here too. You know what I mean? Financially stable, wealthy, accomplished male. That could be a couple, or that could simply be somebody with balanced energy, balance between their masculine and feminine energy. You got Eight of Wands, which speaks of something taking place real quickly, things manifesting quickly for you now. It says something is coming in fast, things are moving at a rapid rate. Again, I don't even know if you notice how fast, you know what I mean, you able to manifest things or something like that. Because with this Queen of Air in the reverse, you know what I mean? It's like you confused or something like that. Like you can't think clearly, or I don't... It's something with things happen quickly. And it say I've changed for you. Yeah. I don't know. I say you better step back and take a look, you know what I mean, at a situation before you make any decisions, especially when it comes to deal with a person coming around from your past, somebody that you know already done been on snaky behavior or already done tried you, or you know what I mean, just the same old thing. Like, yeah, nah. I don't suggest you open no old doors. For real, I don't. So, yeah, you really step back from a situation in order to look at what you was investing into. Like, for real, for real. What else do we need to know about this? You got Seven of Books in the reverse. That's the same as Seven of Wands. So you have somebody that want to be honest about some type of betrayal, some type of deceitful behavior that they had. But again, this person is only going to come to you bearing half truths. Like they're trying to figure out a way to get back in your good graces without letting you know everything that you need to know. Mainly the parts that they played in whatever it was that they were trying to take from you when it came to this peace of mind. You know what I mean? It may have even been actual physical things for some of y'all. You know, you could have been around a legit thief however ago. But with this Page of Books, it's like, it speaks again of somebody trying to find new ways to do something, new opportunities to get in, to go about a situation. Eight of Books, they're trying to come up with something quickly. Because with the Death card, something is about to end. A chapter is closing with this person is transitioning. You have shame and decay, and it's like something is wasting away. I don't know if it's the care that you have for this person. I don't know if it's this actual person. I don't know if it's somebody they know or something like that. But yeah, something getting ready to transition, and it's already starting to stink. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a lot. So you have Seven of Torches, right? Which speaks of Seven of Wands energy. And you have Knight of Books. So you got somebody who is trying to come up with a smart way to overcome whatever obstacles have been placed in front of them. Like somebody is facing challenges. I'm not sure if somebody is trying to look inside of a book in order to get some type of information or something like that. But it almost makes me feel like this person feels as if they are trapped or something like that. Like their movements are restricted. And with this knowledge, yeah, they don't know whatever it is that, like, how to get themselves about this jam that they done placed themselves in ultimately. Hey, love. They don't know how to get themselves out of this. You got Queen of Beakers. That did a lot of flipping, so I ain't even sure if I picked up right, but it's the Queen of Cups. So, you know, the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very nurturing, very compassionate, somebody who cares about what it is that they do. They ain't putting no work in if they can't compassionately feel the work. You know what I mean? Like it's a investment every time with this person. So you have somebody more so looking at whatever it is, you know, that they're investing in when it comes to their emotions. What exactly is it that they caring about? You got desires in the reverse, authority in the reverse, solitude in the reverse. So somebody is not able to meet their desires because they don't have authority. Even with, you know, with the solitude in reverse, even with the people that they have working with them. Y'all already know what time it is. If it keep on coming up, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. But with the people that they had working with them, they still ain't got no authority to do nothing to you. You know what I mean? That's why they're trying to figure out a way to be honest. Like, for real. And you got contamination on the bottom of the deck, so they still couldn't contaminate you. It's almost like you was able to spot it before you came in the room. You know what I mean? They couldn't, yeah. You real wise. Manipulation. Yeah, so somebody was trying to manipulate the way that you cared about things or the way that you did something, maybe even the way that you saw something. They wanted it to change. You know what I mean? And they may have even wanted you to feel shameful or something like that to a certain degree for you feeling the way that you feel about whatever it is that you feel about. It's something with your emotions towards something. You know how it be, how you have people where somebody say they don't like something and they feel like because they don't like it, you're supposed to not like it too. And it's like you the type of person where it's like, yeah, nah. I don't care if you don't like it. If I do like it, I have no issue with saying I like it. Or it does not matter if you do not like them. If I do mess with them, then I mess with them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be fake on either accord. I'll let you know just like I'll let them know type thing. You know, yeah. And somebody wanted to control that type thing. So with this 7 of Books in the reverse, you have torches, the Ace of Torches, which speaks of somebody taking action. So somebody took some type of deceitful action, some type of negative action towards you. Something that you would have considered to be a betrayal with the 8 of Torches. You know, this is something that they did quickly. It may have been something out of haste. It could have been something that somebody did when they was out of town or something that I don't know. Like somebody travels. And what I mean by travels, like let's even say that y'all stay in like company cities. I heard twin cities. I don't even know what that is. Look, y'all stay somewhere close to each other, but it still might be a little route that you got to travel or something like that. You know what I mean? Or somebody actually went the lengths in order to try to protect something that they was doing or take some type of action. You got 4 of Beakers, you know what I mean? And that is going to speak of the influence that somebody had. It's like somebody was trying to influence you, probably emotional. You know what I mean? Get in your head, get you all wrapped up in the aroma. I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? And then you got King of Torches, which is a masculine energy. You know, somebody who's very willful. This is a fire sign. So it's like, you know, very action oriented, very passionate, like handsome, strong, you know what I mean? Courageous, like masculine, orphan, like, yeah. So I don't know. It almost gives the feel like somebody has a certain image that they want to keep up. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to be seen as this liar, because then it'll demasculate their position or to make them look, you know what I mean, like what they are. I don't know why they content with this facade over the truth, but all right. And you got Knight of Pentacles here. So you know this Knight of Pentacles is going to speak of somebody working hard to go the distance to get something achieved. Somebody who's very dedicated. This might speak of, you know what I mean, again, somebody trying to hold on to their stability. You know, this is somebody at a standstill. I hear frozen in place. I don't know what this person, what is this Knight of, damn, okay. So you want it to come out. You got sacrifice in the reverse. So yeah. This Knight of Pentacles more so wanted to sacrifice you or get you to sacrifice yourself. And what I mean by sacrifice, you know, is, for instance, let's say you have something that you like and they have something that they like. They want you to drop what you like in order for them to be able to do what they like. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a giving up your power, giving up, you know, your control, giving up yourself. Like, that's how this person wanted to operate with you. And it's like they were very honed in on this, like trying to execute this, trying to make this happen. Like, you break. I'm not going to give. I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to try to find any type of understanding. You know what I mean? Like, real restrictive. And I feel like with this Seven of Books being in the reverse, that's something that they might try to hide from you. Like, try not to accept accountability. You know what I mean? With how their actions played a role in whatever it is that y'all had to deal with. Ultimately, with that Eight of Cups that came out in the last deck, was you walking away. Yeah, something was too burdensome for you. It was too much like responsibility. I can't explain it. Not necessarily too much responsibility, like, you know, you was weak or nothing like that, but it was almost like a person was creating something that was very restrictive for you, almost like making it harder for you. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to cooperate or make things easier. So with this Page of Books energy, you have the Ten of Beakers in the reverse, which speaks of, you know, shattered dreams. Something that you thought was going to be your wish fulfillment and it ended up not being able to work, you know what I mean, together with somebody when it comes to this teamwork, your fulfillment, your dream team. And you got Eight of Pentacles, you know what I mean, which speaks of you mastering something. You being very dedicated to whatever task it was that you have going on. You being very focused. And you being able to acknowledge your accomplishments, you know. The support that you had or something like that. You got Seven of Beakers, which speaks of illusion, dreams, daydreaming, different things like that. Like somebody not being realistic. You have Ten of Books, which speaks of like an ending, you know, some type of ultimate ending, which has something to do with betrayals, like some backstabbing. It's something hidden, you know what I mean? But therefore it was the end of a story. You have sins of ancestors. So it almost makes me feel like somebody accumulated some type of karmic debt or something like that. With Solitude at the bottom of the deck, I already told you what coverings they don't have. For real. Like, and I don't know, like what type of... I hear mischief. Whatever it was that this person got into, it was things that, again, like I said to you, they didn't have no authority to do it. Therefore, they shouldn't have been messing with it. So the type of debt that they inherit, like, they just, they blew it. They blew it. What's this Eight of Pentacles? You have Nine of Pentacles. So because of your achievements, the work that you do. You know, you're able to live some type of luxurious lifestyle or something like that on your own. You're able to make things grow on your own. It has something to do with the fruits of your labor, like, and you very independent. Look, grow, stop playing with me. I already told you, I don't know what it is with this person, you know, but they thought that they was you, legit. They thought they was able to pull a rabbit out of a hat. They thought, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it was that they couldn't do before that they was able to do once they got with you, it went to their head. You know what I mean? Clearly tell they ain't never been there before. But with the Four of Books, you know, this lets me know that somebody is more so like, I'm not going to say in hiding, but you're very relaxed about a situation. It's like you know that you are protected in whatever it is that you are facing, whatever it is that you are dealing with whoever it is that you are dealing with. So it's like you ain't worried about nothing. Somebody like to read. It's something about some old books, old thoughts. Like you done got rid of things. You got a new perspective, you know what I mean, of the way that you view things. And you have changed. So again, your mind state has changed. Your mental state has changed. Like for real. You taking action on that too. You got 4 torches. You know that speaks of celebration, joy, or something like that. But with this 4 torches, it's 4 people in here shining 4 different lights. So it's kind of like somebody is putting something on the spot. I'm not sure if 4 people have involvement in this situation. Like 4 people took some type of action or something like that. But it was some type of working together somebody was doing in order to cause some type of endings. You know what I mean? What is this 4 torches? You have Queen of Books and Science. Yeah, so somebody was trying to find a way to, I hear, access your mind. It's something with some type of mental manipulation with the science. I'm not sure how exactly they went about this. If somebody had something to do with somebody mescaline. I hear insulin, my bad. Somebody medicine or something like that. Like somebody tried to do something. What is this? It's like to gain access of somebody's mind or something. Yeah, 5 of Books. And like they felt like they had the key. You know what I mean? To any lock. Yeah. Yeah, what is this Death card with these 4 torches though? Because you know that also speaks of celebration, joy, different things like that. You got Ace of Books, so it speaks of mental clarity. A newfound idea, new insight. I feel like a lot of people is pointing the finger at one person or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a group is being exposed, or who did what is being exposed, who was trying to do what. There's a little nat, y'all. Who was trying to do what, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know, it's an ending to whatever it was that was being hidden, or the not knowing. Because with this Knight of Beakers, you know what I mean? Somebody trying to talk their way out of something. Talk their way out of something, talk their way into something. You know what I mean? It's, again, this arrogance that this person had with this key. It was kind of like a test. You know what I mean? Like this key opened all doors, but it's certain doors that you're not supposed to mess with. And this person wanted to be snooping, going peeking around. And they done got to look into something that they wasn't supposed to even be involved in. They wasn't supposed to know about. And with this 5 of Pentacles, it cost them dearly. I don't know what this person had access to, I'm telling you. Because you know that's the smooth talking. Very slow moving smooth talker. Somebody who got the gift of gab, trying to find their way. Find their way. Get their way. I don't know if somebody was trying to gain some type of personal access to you or something like that. But again, with this Five of Pentacles, it's like this person is left out in the cold. I get the feel too, like somebody got something that they ain't supposed to have. You know what I mean? And therefore, a lot of people done left them. So it's like whatever it is that they have, you know what I mean? They just stuck with it and they feel isolated. They feel alone even though they have it, if that makes sense to you. That just make me question how it is, you know, that they got it. That's the only thing. Sleep, climbing ladder, stuff. You pay when you talk. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to them comments so I can get out whoever needs to be out. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, with this Five of Pentacles, somebody is placed in a position where they now have to realize that wherever they are is due to their own actions. You know what I mean? It's like somebody played a nasty game that they should not have. Again, messing with things that they didn't have no business messing with, going places where they didn't belong. Look, Five of Beakers, imagination. Now they in regret because whatever it was that they done did with this imagination, I don't know. It's something that they can't really control. Something had a chain reaction. It's like this person injured themselves, if it makes sense. You even have the type of person that may have believed their own lies. You know how you have people that put stuff together in their mind and they just deem it to be true. And it's different if you're intuitive or something like that, but this ain't even no intuitive person. It's the type of person that's striving solely on emotion. They going solely off of how they feel, and they feel like this, that, and the other happened, and you did this, you did that, so that's just pretty much what it is type of situation, you know? Yeah. But they hurt themselves by doing that. They hurt themselves by doing that. Her, what is you talking about? Who energy matching up with who? Congo. Yeah, I should have been got you up out of here. You included in on the 53. So that just let me know that ain't nobody paying attention to you. That's why you came in here to try to get some attention. But we don't condone that negative energy in here. So you should actually find somewhere where you actually belong. I ain't even know all that was going on. My bad, y'all. And with this Five of Torches in the reverse, you know, explaining this decay and shame. This person is trying to avoid conflict now. They're trying to avoid some type of conflict or whatnot like that they have going on due to whatever petty competition. Again, it may have been in secrecy because I really feel like you were unaware that this person was viewing you the way that they was viewing you. Like for real, for real. And it's something now with their negative ways, like catching up to them. They starting to look old or something like that. Again, this situation is old. They starting to look just like this situation. And you have Three of Pentacles in guilt and truth, right? So you have somebody who may be trying to get other people to help them, you know what I mean, to gain access to you. Maybe trying to send apologies through other people, trying to start conversations through other people. Or even with some of y'all, it's something about a Facebook post. You know how you have a family member post something, you say something, then somebody else say something under it, hoping to like cross paths with you type thing. Because this person is feeling guilty or something like that. With this guilt and truth. Like it's hard for them to look in the mirror. Knowing the type of faulty actions that they done taken. Hey, love. Your mama look like Coolio. Your mama look like Coolio. And you got the King of Books and corruption, right? So somebody was trying to use whatever type of mental manipulation tactics that they had in order to corrupt your mind. Again, a matter of controlling your thoughts, therefore being able to control the way that you felt, not only about certain situations, about yourself, about, you know what I mean, everything, the actions that you were taking. It's like this person wanted you to doubt yourself, and doubt yourself to the point where you wouldn't make any decisions unless you consulted with them first. You know what I mean? And therefore it was giving them access to be able to say yay or nay to whatever it was that you wanted to move forward on, or however it is, you know what I mean, that it go. Long story short, you would still be letting them know. So understand that even if this person was a monitoring spirit in your life, because I'm getting the feel with that too, you know, you was more so giving them access. I feel like you came to that realization, which is why, like I said to you, you were a little more tight-lipped, you know what I mean, with your information, especially when it comes to the personal things that you have going on. Yeah, nah, none of it do work. None of it do work. They had to come to that realization, though. See, the fact that none of that stuff works against you is what you already knew, which is why you continue to progress. You continue to plan. You continue to be abundant. They didn't know that. So they just now realizing that they done wasted their time. They just now realizing that they need to make amends. You know what I mean? And trying to scramble to do whatever it is or undo whatever it is that they've been doing, because these people going through backfires. Especially one specific person that thought that it was a smart idea to continuously send you negative energy when you wasn't doing nothing but minding your business. It's simply because you were too strong for them. You wouldn't allow them to corrupt you. So for real. And with this Page of Pentacles energy, you know, this speaks of more so you getting a new footing, like in your foundation, creating some type of new opportunities or something like that. New financial opportunities. It's like a trying to get something growing. Like for real. And that's what you invested in. You got 4 of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Beakers. So whatever it is that you are aware of, whatever it is that you are nurturing, whatever it is that you are seeing, you know what I mean? With this 4 of Pentacles, it's like you're holding on to that. Your focus has changed. Your focus has changed for real. And with this 6 of Pentacles, you know your focus has changed when it comes to what you're connecting yourself to. What you're in give and take with, you know what I mean? Who you're being generous to. It's like you ain't on that no more. You know what I mean? I feel like you were very charitable. Even when you were in a position where you didn't even necessarily have it to give, you still gave. But it's like you ain't doing that no more. You ain't doing that no more at all. And with this 3 of Books, this 3 of Books speaks of 3 of Swords energy. So you may have had to go through a moment of grief. You know what I mean? A moment of stripping everything that you thought that you knew. You know what I mean? Like a reset. It may have even had to do with some type of heartbreak, like your feelings getting hurt or something like that. You know, I'm not exactly sure how you may have responded in this situation with this being fire. You know, in here is very passionate and different things like that, even though it is a mental card, you know. It still deals with emotions, divorce, separation, you know what I mean? You have to go through something in order to get here with this 2 of Books energy. Because it speaks of you being tied to different mindsets, you know, being, I wanted to say indecisive, but I ain't even gonna say indecisive because it's like you wasn't making a decision altogether. And with this 10 of Torches on the bottom of the deck, it's like you was creating a burden. Something was becoming too burdensome. So you have Queen of Torches, which speaks of somebody taking action. Somebody being very courageous. You know what I mean? Very driven, will-oriented, determined, focused. Like you moving forward in the direction that you want to move forward in. And we got the King of Pentacles, King of Torches out here too. So you know that's a couple. Masculine and feminine energy. Same rank type thing. So you got two people taking action. I'm not sure if they're taking action together or if you simply done got yourself in a chariot energy where you regain control of this situation and you're taking action, you know what I mean, as a whole. And you got Ten of Pentacles. You know, this Ten of Pentacles speaks of wealth, family, stability. You may be taking actions to accumulate the stability or taking actions to go home to get some type of information. You know what I mean? You might be tapping back into your roots or something like that. I'm getting a lot off this Ten of Pentacles though, but it still has a lot to do with generational, you know what I mean? Something that's generational, very stable, very implanted, like very firm. Can't be messed with, can't be wavered, like, yeah. So I don't know if you were sitting in a position of wanting to make a choice between moving toward a person or helping somebody or moving towards your purpose. More so seen because it seems like one side was leading you to solitude. I don't know if you used to be fearful of being alone, or you know how you have sometimes people be in a situation or a relationship where they may put up with more than what they would want to or intend just for the sake of them feeling like if they leave, they don't know if they're going to come across something again, or what if they come across something worse than what they have and different things like that. You know what I mean? This is a situation like that. And I always tell y'all, you can't come across nothing no worse than what you had if you learned from that situation, because your wisdom not going to allow you to accept the same thing over again. Your intuition is not going to allow you to ignore the same red flags. Like, your antennas is going to go up as soon as, you know, a boundary is crossed or something like that. Like, for real. And with this manipulation, you have Three of Beakers, which speaks of, again, somebody teaming up with another person. Yeah, somebody teaming up with another person who may have shared the same emotions as them or something like that. And you got sins of ancestors, so they both might be karmics or something like that. They both might come from, you know what I mean? I don't know who this person seeks some type of counsel or got some type of information from. But again, this person thought just like they thought. You know how that be with people. It's like if you want some type of advice, then aim a little bit higher, because this person don't even make good decisions for themselves. What is the sins of ancestors? So you have contamination in Six of Books. So what's making me feel like if somebody teamed up, right? They tried to manipulate something and they teamed up with somebody else to try to help them execute this mission, and actually they ended up getting some type of debt. It's like generational though, with the sins of the ancestors. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you created generational debt for yourself, like they just, yeah, they blew it. Because with this contamination, something got in that wasn't supposed to be in. And with this Six of Books, it like led a person down multiple different pathways or something like that, when it came to what they should have been doing or what they should have been going toward when it came to this transition, like leaving baggage behind or leaving something behind. Hey, and Deanna, I was trying to figure out exactly where you was coming from, but it seemed like you making yourself apparent that you a karmic, right? A karmic. And what I'm telling you is we don't care if you teamed up with somebody, you did it by yourself, whatever it is that you did, you were not successful, sweetheart. Nobody cares. Go sit in the corner, take your karma that's due now, and go on about your business. Like, even with you in here being weird, operating the way you operating, like spam in the comments and stuff like that. Like, go on about your business. For real, for real. We don't condone none of it. And ain't no need in you trying to cross-watch this and figure out whatever it is that's going on. You know you're a karmic. You're getting karma. You're getting tossed up. You don't have to figure out why by coming here, because you know the actions that you took. Therefore, you know what you're reaping. You know the seeds that you have sown. I'm not finna condone it. So you can go on with that. Go to somebody else that's going to allow you to do all this goofiness. Get out of here with that. That's weird. Super weird. What's this Six of Books? You have knowledge and science. So something happened due to something that somebody thought that they was too smart, that they had the perfect formula or something to come up with, the perfect way to make something happen, the perfect concoction. Like, I'm not exactly sure what this person was into. Because it's even like tapping into your phone, you know what I mean? Having access to stuff that they shouldn't have access to when it comes to technology and stuff like that. Like somebody was real secretive, but very watchful. Like they was real sneaky. You know, that done came out a couple times. And with this authority on the bottom of the deck, it seemed like they was doing it solely to have some type of control over you. Or some type of dictatorship over you. It's like they were trying to do it to make sure that they were always a certain amount of steps or something like that. You know what I mean? In which I find it funny that they did all that and still couldn't successfully execute the mission. Because if they watched your every move, you know what I mean, or they was that close to you, they friend, they family, however it is that they go, you know what I mean, why they couldn't do nothing? Like, why they wasn't able to get none of it off the ground? Why they, you know what I mean? Like, they clearly not as strong as you. They clearly not as fluent as you. Like, they not built like you. And that's period. Like, but it's like they need to realize that. And for some of y'all at the point where you don't even talk to this person no more. Don't answer the phone for them no more. You ain't going nowhere with them no more. You don't care what happened, who died. Like, you don't care. That person is where they at. You ain't doing no reaching out. You not spinning no blocks. You ain't doing none of that. Like, you don't care. You done left well enough alone. You accepted it for what it is. You know? And the thing is, this person thought that they was playing you and tried to even get other people to gang up with them for validation, and ultimately they played themselves. Like, for real. Absolutely. Absolutely, Marie. Every time. Every time. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to that karmic debt. They didn't do nothing but build a case against themselves. Because, you know, the Most High paying attention, like, I just want to see how far they gonna go. And then the thing is, if they even able to correlate the karma that they in with the actions that they taking, it's like you got people that's getting karma for stuff that they already done did, and they steady doing more and more stuff. Like, it don't make sense. Hey, love. You have message. First card out. We finna do this again. You got message. So somebody is getting some type of message, notification. I'm not sure if this is through the mail or on the phone, email, anything like that. You have distant horizons. So this may be something that's going to take place soon if it has not taken place already. Damn, that's too many. I'm going to take them. I ain't taking them. So we have judication in main mail. So with this judication, you know, this judication can speak of a mediator or something like that, but I'm also getting like a judge or something like that. Like somebody might get some type of message that they have to attend some type of court hearing or something like that. This may be a couple, or this may be between two different people. A main male and someone. You have mature man. He seemed like he wanted to hide. So I'm not exactly sure what has taken place. You got a main male and a mature man. So you have two masculine energies. And you have community. So these may be two people part of the same community or part of the same family. Either way it goes, somebody is getting some type of message that they're going to have to go to court, or they're going to have to attend court. It may even be to testify against or on behalf of, you know what I mean, another person. You got two people. You got two people. What's this message? What's this message? You have expectation in the reverse. So this is definitely going to be a message that this person is not expecting. So something just gonna come up all of a sudden. I'm telling you, out the blue. You have occupation in the reverse. So this may even have something to do with a job that they lost, or them losing a position or a title or something like that. Look, you have despair. Yup, see? Despair, thief, and thoughts. So you have a thief, right? In despair about their thoughts, like whatever it is that they thinking. It's like somebody knows that they made the wrong choice. This false person at the bottom of the deck, somebody was being real fake. It's being real fake in a situation. This might be touching bases on this karma all over again, because I already said they're getting tossed up. You have child in the reverse. So somebody will not be getting a new beginning. I'm not sure, you know, if this has to do with an actual child or something like that, or how this goes. You have courtship. So something was just in the beginning stages. It may have been a relationship or something like that, or something was just beginning to come together. And it's like, yeah, no, it's a flop. It's not going to come together. It's not going to happen at all. It's like somebody could taste it. You remember on Friday when Craig almost got the money from Joy, and Felicia came up and she was like, you know what I mean? You think you slick gonna ask me for some money? Remember? And he was like, I had the $200 in my hand. Like, it made me feel like that. Like they felt like whatever it was that they was getting together, like it was going to be successful. Like it was just in the beginning stages. They was just putting the footing down, I promise you. And then, yeah, nah, not at all. What's this distant horizon? What's this distant horizon? You have toil and labor. So somebody is going to work very hard, or they're going to have to work very hard and get very minimum, they ain't getting nothing out of it. They ain't getting nothing out of it, whatever it was. Somebody did a whole lot of work. They put in a lot of work only to receive nothing. See, with that occupation in the reverse, I told you they didn't get it. You have marriage. Oh, you know, that marriage can speak of a contract. So somebody might be bound to happen to, like, some type of hard labor or something like that. You got the thief in the reverse because they couldn't take something, or they couldn't get something. And you got bad health in the reverse. Damn. So it's like somebody tried to get you in a contract where it caused you some type of bad health or something like that. Maybe they wanted to take your abundance. They wanted to take your light. They wanted to take something from you that was more so going to trap you or drain your energy or something like that. You know the type of people that you was dealing with. But either way it go, they seeing you as the walking plug that you was and tried to get you to commit. You know what I mean? And they weren't able to do it. They weren't able to take Again, what wasn't on you, it was in you. And they couldn't take you out either with this bad health because you had somebody who was trying to do something to you. And when you decided to stand up for yourself and separate yourself, they then wanted to just take it from you altogether, like put your light out for real. And it's like they couldn't do it. They couldn't do either. Yeah. So that's why they're in despair. But that's what this adjudication. I'm feeling like this adjudication gonna be judgment. You know what I mean? The second look had to be taken at a situation. And you got despair in the reverse on how it came out and put it back in the deck. But yeah, somebody wasn't worried about something when it came to, you know what I mean, whoever it was that needed to take a second look at this. It may have been on the spiritual level, however it go. I feel like you were not concerned because you are fully aware of the seeds that you have sown because you was aware when you were sowing them. Again, you're not the type of person who's afraid of hard work or having to do anything, you know what I mean? Like, because you just built different. But see, you come from a place where it has to make sense. You know what I mean? You're not finna just be investing in anything. You're not finna just be putting time into anything. Like, you're not just finna, it always has to make sense. Like, for real. Official person in the bottom of the deck. Like, cause I'm telling you, you big dog status. Like, you ain't. And with the house, that let me know that it's where you come from as well, too. It's something with your foundation. But this adjudication had to take place about somebody's security. Hey. About somebody's security. Somebody's foundation, their stability. What's this house energy? You have message of concern in family room in the reverse. I'm going to put that back in the deck. But this message of concern somebody getting, you know what I mean? It seemed like somebody took a hit to their stability or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what. Because, you know, again, with this unexpected message in the beginning, somebody is concerned with the information that they get. Look, official person. So this might be like official mail or something. Again, something to do with the court system. What's this official person? Privileged lady. So I even get the feel too, like a person didn't know who you was. They didn't know that you actually held rank when it comes to, you know what I mean, spirituality and different things like that. The spirit realm, you know what I mean, manifesting your stability, all the rest of that. I'm not exactly sure of your bloodline either, but it's something with your foundation. You may simply come from a line of prayer warriors or something like that, because there is absolutely power in prayer, like for real. Especially them grandmama prayers, like your grandma, like, yeah. So it's something about like where you come from. And somebody tried to flip it. Like they wanted you to appear other than privileged. But you are privileged. You are an official person. And that's that message that they get. And look, imprisonment. Like they messed up. They messed up. They bound to something. Or they locked in something. Like they messed up. They messed up trying to come for you. Privileged lady, privileged man. You know what I mean? What's this main male? Who is this main male? You have main female. So we definitely touching bases on a couple. Who is this main male and main female? You have poverty and journey. So somebody is on the journey to poverty. Whatever actions it is that they have taken, it caused for them to lose everything. Whoever helped who, I bet they wish they never did. I told you with that adjudication, I said that it's a couple up here. It's a man and a woman on here, on this card. Which is being spoken to by this judge or this mediator. Yep, and you got coughing at the bottom. Like something, it's dead. It's done. It's done. You have imprisonment, wealthy man, lovers. So somebody, this wealthy man or these lovers, this wealthy man is bound to a lover or something like that, imprisoned by a lover or stuck with a lover. Maybe this is somebody that they didn't necessarily want to be bound to. Hey, but they stuck to him anyway. Yep, you got false person. So they in poverty for being false. They in poverty for lying. They in poverty for stirring up all this commotion with you and you ain't did nothing to them. And then tried to justify it and you ain't did nothing to them. Who is this mature man? You have pathway. What's the unexpected income? Concern, lovers. So this mature man is going to be somebody who did some type of work or something like that with these lovers. These two people. This may be a high priest or something like that. Or a warlock. Somebody who did some type of work when it came to this dynamic. And now they're concerned. Because they took some money for something or something that they should not have taken. Or somebody is going from like rags to riches. It's something about another person giving somebody else like the ammo that they need or the access that they need or information that they need in order to take certain actions. You know what I mean? Everybody. This something like this, right? Like people play with you and everybody involved. Like people involved knowingly and unknowingly. Like they getting tossed up. Ain't nobody safe. Anybody who gave any type of information, anybody who made any type of slick comments, anybody who take any type of faulty actions, anybody who was aware of what was going on and did not say nothing to you or allowed it to take place, anybody who took any type of bribes to get involved in, like all of it, for real. Everybody getting tossed up. Everybody. And what's this community? You have change and high honor. So a community or a family may have changed to high honor or something like that. What is this? What's this high honor? You have family room. So something is being kept quietly about a change to high honor or something like that. What's this? Give me more. You got great fortune. Thoughts in the reverse. So somebody's mindset done changed about a situation, right? This community or whoever it was that this person had teamed up to try and go against you. Again, it's like they really didn't know who you was. And when I say know who you was, I mean when it comes to your lineage, when it comes to your gifts, when it comes to your rank, when it comes to you, period. You know what I mean? It's something about you looking a certain type of way. Like if you were masculine, you were handsome. If you was effeminate, you know what I mean? Again, you was fine. And a person felt like it was no way that you were beauty and brains. Or they felt a lot of different ways. Because for one, it's like no way that you were beauty and brains. Another thought was you already was privileged. You know what I mean? So they felt like you had enough. Another thought was like they just wanted to bring you down to size. Like it's a whole lot of weird. You know what I mean? And it's strange because it seemed like you really didn't do nothing but like love these people or something like that. Like you was always authentic with this person or the people that was around. But I keep telling you that walking plug. That walking plug, that light. I think a lot of y'all just recently figured out what a person means when they say, you know, that you have a light or you have this. Like, you figuring it out when it comes to these gifts and spiritual rank and, you know what I mean? Like, all of this. It's like you figuring a lot of different things out for yourself now. And I feel like a lot of it was due to you having to endure different experiences, you know, with these different energies or whatnot. I'm saying you always be talking about it. Roy, get your negative Nancy out of here then. You save your breath. I'm here to deliver a message, and delivering the message is what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, you feel like you done been there, done that, then move on. Find somebody that's more so matching your energy. You know what I mean? Like find that. Find somebody that's more so operating on a karmic level, if that's what vibration you're vibrating on. It is what it is. You can't feel no certain type of way because you're being called out on what you're doing. Stop doing it. Like, for real. Save your breath. You're the one that's intervening. You're the one that don't belong. Like, gone. You just sound very idiotic now at this point. You sound hopeless. You need to go and meditate. Balance your energy or something like that. Because it's really unnecessary. Yeah, Roy doesn't have a place here. And moving right along, we got the Chariot energy in the upright. So it speaks of forward movement, you know, integration. I feel like you've balanced your energy to a point, you know, where you know how to maneuver. And with this Death card, it speaks of something more so happened to end. So this lets me know that you had to lay something to rest in order to regain control of a situation. Close out a life cycle or something like that. Page of Wands, which speaks of you moving forward with new inspiration. You know, you're ready to confront whatever challenges, whatever obstacles it is that you're in the way, which may be in the way. You know, it also speaks of discovery and different things like that. So it's like, you know, your awareness is different. Your awareness is different. Or somebody's awareness is different in the situation. And you got the Temperance in the reverse, which speaks of imbalances. Yeah. It be like that, though. It be like that. It just be more so a tap on the shoulder, like a realization in the world that you're actually operating in. You know what I mean? Like, and it do be sad sometimes. But my thing be, I would rather know than not know. You know, because it's dangerous operating, like, with unaware out here for real. Very dangerous. And Robin, that's also why they tell you too, though, that when you do things, you need to do things out of the kindness of your heart. It's like you have a purpose. Your purpose may simply be just letting people know that there are still people like you out here. It's okay to be nurturing. It's okay to be compassionate. It's okay to be loving. It's okay to give, you know. Everybody is not going to take from you. I can even do you one better, Robin, and probably say that I guarantee you that you done came across people, you know, where they didn't even, you were the introduction to good people, you know what I mean, for them. Like, they didn't even realize that it was actually still nice people out here, like compassionate people, nurturing people, you know what I mean? Like, it's a warm hug. And it's like, it makes the difference, you know, it makes the difference. And it be like, that's why you give it. Sometimes you always don't receive, you know what I mean, the things back on how we imagine we should receive them. But we definitely receive them, and we definitely taken care of. Which why, you know, when people get out here and they try to throw this negative energy towards you, these projections and different things like that, like spirit got you on guard, blocking it. You know what I mean? Like, cause nah, that's my baby right there. I'm gonna protect them. Like, we need them. Like, for real. For real, for real. So it's like, hey, she thought I'm not even all that. I'm just being me. Hey, but you being you, you might mess around and find out that you was actually all that indeed. You know what I mean? Like I was saying that to y'all the other day, ain't no sleeping on yourself. Oftentimes we come to the realization that we would sleep on ourselves. It wasn't even nobody else sleep on us. We would sleep on ourselves type of situation. Like for real. Thank you. Thank you. So when you come to the realization that you sleep on yourself, you know what I mean? It's like you start glowing and stuff. You know what I mean? What was that? The last dragon. Remember, who's the master? Sure enough. Just say you start to get your glow, your last dragon glow type stuff. Like, they can't mess with you. They can't mess with you. Mm-hmm. And you built different so you can endure more than most, which is also why you on the front line too. I understand it. Gift and the curse type thing, right? Like for real. It's love. You need it. You are deeply needed for real. Right? So after you regain control of a situation and decided to lay it to rest so that you can move forward, somebody else began to do something very obsessively. They tried to create some type of imbalance, like, and go to the extremes to do this, you know. I'm not sure if this person wanted to cause you some type of addictions or something like that. It's like they wanted to put you in a position where you would find it difficult to heal yourself. I feel like that lets me know that you a healer, though, of some sort. An alchemist or something. And with this world card in the reverse, it's like this person wanted to keep a cycle open. You know what I mean? It's like they were seeking some type of personal closure. Like, this is not going to close until I say it close or something like that. So they were trying to create some type of delays, you know what I mean, with you being able to separate yourself from them and move away from them too. With this 10 of Wands, you know, it speaks of burdens, like hard work. It's like they made you work really hard in order to get away from a situation, or once you close out a certain situation, again, made your pathway very restrictive. The Lord rebukes you too. He definitely rebukes you too. And with this 6 of Swords energy, with you regaining control, I felt like maybe you figured out it would be easier just to accept the calmer route. You know what I mean? You chose to calm your emotions. Like, yeah, whatever it is has happened. There's no need on reaping on things from the past. You know what I mean? So it's like you let it go. When it comes to releasing some type of baggage or something like that, you let it go. How about you just remove yourself from the channel? Because you're seeming like the weirdo right now. Not to mention you are harassing me. This is very uncomfortable. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. So, with this 6 of Wands, this 6 of Wands speaks of somebody receiving some type of public recognition or something like that. Maybe you walking away from this person actually created more of a bigger splash than what you thought. Or somebody wanted to present themselves a certain type of way in the public, and therefore they had to make you look a certain type of way. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles, which speaks of somebody being very nurturing and also able to provide for themselves financially. Somebody, again, like I said, who was not afraid of hard work. And you have the Lovers, which speaks of harmony. So you separated yourself from a situation and you transitioned into more of a harmonious type of energy. You know what I mean? You more so balance things out for yourself, realign with your higher purpose, and then, you know, move forward. Let me go ahead and remove you because you just want to be here so bad, but you don't know how to shut up and be in the bag. No, really, look, it's not funny because it's like he want to be here and want to say all this, but it's like, why not just click off the channel? Like, yeah. So, anyway, you have Eight of Pentacles here, you know. And this Eight of Pentacles speaks of somebody mastering something that they were very dedicated to, having high standards for a situation. You know, and somebody had more so developed, I don't want to say developed a skill, but it's like, you know how when you team up with certain people, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, I'm going to say team up with certain people. And it's like everybody's going to come with their flaws. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in a relationship, you kind of tend to figure out how to accommodate each other. Like, you know, and still accept, you know, the good and bad that comes along with the person or something like that. It's like you accommodated yourself in order to be in partnership with somebody, but it was like you were very well capable and able to pursue different things or make things happen, this fulfillment, you know, on your own. Because it's something like with the sustainability that you promote. And with this King of Wands energy that speaks of, you know, could be a masculine energy, but somebody who's like a natural leader. Somebody viewing things for the bigger picture, and therefore that's what they're taking action toward. You know what I mean? Somebody who's very goal-driven, like their main focus is to overcome whatever obstacles or challenges is placed in the way. Hey, once upon a time. That's what I hear. Once upon a time, that was you. Hey, you see the way that Ace of Cups would flip out? Vic would stop playing. So you put an end to this Ace of Cups situation. It's like you had some type of emotionally lost, you know, when it came to dealing with this person and different people. Like you weren't with it no more. It was some type of emptiness in the situation. You chose self-love instead. It speaks on something with repressing emotions too. It's like it didn't matter how you felt. You know, you were moving forward again from a clear mind. And with this star card lets me know, you know, that you were very hopeful with the actions that you were taking. It was actually spiritually led, is what it seemed like. It has a lot to do with your purpose, you know, and good omens. I feel like you were getting different warnings or messages on the actions that you should take. And with this Eight of Cups, it speaks of you more so walking away from a situation and disappointment. I get this escapism standing out big too. Like, I'm not sure if you had to run from somebody or make like a sudden dash or suddenly. I don't know. Something took place like suddenly. And you chose to walk away from a situation and leave something behind. Corin, where's all y'all weirdos coming from? Like, get out of here. Just get out. What's this Eight of Cups? And what's this Eight of Cups? Y'all is on a roll today. Like, just gone. You got Nine of Pentacles. So it seemed like you walked away again in order to release yourself from some type of karmic ties that you had with this person, because they were getting bad karma, but they were holding on to you and they were able to reap off of the seeds that you were sowing because you were so close to them. Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person was putting you in loss. Like, you were suffering. You were suffering in ways that you did not have to suffer if you didn't have this person tied to you. It's almost like a weight. And I feel like that's something that you realize too once you release this person. Because with this Four of Cups, somebody was very emotionally absent. Somebody disconnected emotionally. I feel like another thing too, you realized that you were going after your purpose and you were actually growing, but somebody else was being very restrictive. And it's almost like, you know how somebody take too long to think about something and it be like you change your mind. That was the type of situation that you had going on. Because you was sure of whatever it was that you was placing yourself in, but this person made it seem like they had to think. And if they had to think about it, then you didn't want it. And with this hangman energy, you surrendered this situation. You let it go. You know, you began to view things differently. It didn't matter how you felt once upon a time. What mattered is how you felt right now. And with this Queen of Swords energy, you know what I mean? This speaks of somebody being overly emotional and easily influenced. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it was easy for this person to trigger you or something like that, but somebody gets triggered real easy. And when they triggered, they real cold. Meaning ain't no telling what they say. They'll say anything. 7 of Cups. Get the spewing lies. You know what I mean? Running their mouth just to run their mouth, for real. And you got Hierophant energy, which speaks of tradition, is what I'm getting from this. Like, this is something that this person did all the time. Again, somebody cares more about what things look like versus what they are. You got Ace of Swords, which speaks of mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas. Again, you come to the realization that this person was not who they said they was, that they was lying. They actually didn't hold no rank. They didn't hold no rank in the physical and they didn't hold no rank in the spiritual. They just was a complete dud. Wishful thinking, for real. You know what I mean? And you got Knight of Swords. So somebody defending their beliefs. Somebody who wasn't making sense. You know that they were trying to make things look a certain type of way outside of what they was. And they was defending that. Like, they felt like they could stand on that. You know what I mean? And I feel like you the type of person where don't nothing grind your gears more than another person trying to insult your intelligence. Like trying to play with you. They could be as slow as they want to. They could act as unaware as they want to. But when it comes to them crossing the line over with trying to make you seem a certain type of way or however it goes, like you ain't with that. You ain't with that at all. What's this Temperance energy in the reverse? That was the 3 of Swords that had flipped. Did it flip all the way over? I don't think it flipped all the way over. I think it just flipped up. But that just let me know, you know what I mean, that this situation was causing you some type of grief or something like that. Sorrows, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody was doing something so much that y'all wasn't able to get some type of footing started. Therefore, it was a loss of opportunity. It's like they missed their chance. Making a bad investment, for real. And with this Knight of Wands, somebody want to rush in now. They want to try to rush in, you know what I mean, with all this passion. Again, still being impulsive. Trying to make something happen with the Magician energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like it's done, though. They lost that opportunity. Page of Cups. Look. Hey, they trying to find a way is what I'm trying to tell you. They're trying to find a way to get in to try to spark some type of emotion, like a little inkling that you care, and then they gonna drive that home. Some type of new love or something like that. You got the Strength card in the 5 of Swords. So this person is trying to find strength in being sneaky. Trying to find brave ways, you know what I mean, a subtle power, like trying to take something and use it to their advantage, but it's still like to create conflict. It's like they don't want to hash it out with you. They want to put you in your place. Like, that's what I need you to understand. They don't want to be friends. They don't want to hash it out. They don't want to find common ground. They want to win at all costs. And with this King of Cups energy, somebody is showing up like they emotionally balanced. With this Emperor energy, I'm telling you, in the reverse, somebody who's being very domineering. They still trying hard to control a situation. They're still operating from a place with lack of discipline. Be it somebody who ain't learned nothing from the experience that they been in. They just done had stuff happen. They don't know how to avoid it again, wouldn't know how to see it coming if it was coming again. There's somebody that continuously make bad decisions by making the same choice over and over and over again, expecting different results. So yeah, nah, that don't work. And with this World card in the reverse, this cycle that they're trying to keep open, you know what I mean? This personal closure. That's what I'm saying to you. They got something personal, like a personal vendetta that they got against you. I don't know if you have been the strongest person that they come in contact, or the only person that didn't allow them to handle you a certain type of way, or the only person that stood up for themselves, maybe the only person that could take care of themselves. It's something about you and your stability and the sustainability of your stability that you come into a situation with that challenge this person and they don't like it. Like they used to being head of whatever it is that they got going on. You know what I mean? Until they met you. And my thing is, it's funny because it's like you ain't even trying to run what they got going on. You just simply not letting them run what you got going on, and they feel a certain type of way about it. Hey, that's funny because I got that, you know how they got that 50 cents meme where he pull up in the car and he laugh like and pull off? I got that. Like, it's like they feel a certain type of way about it. And it's like, keep on hating then. You know what I mean? You can't control this. And while you worried about controlling this, that's falling apart over there. Like you ain't even paying attention to what you got going on. You ain't even got control of your situation and you trying to control mine. Like what sense do that make? What sense do that make for real? With the moon card, still hiding stuff. Look, oh my goodness. And the devil card was tucked behind the moon card. I ain't even know it was two cards at first. So they still hiding the fact that they operating from out of their shadow self. They still hiding these different toxicities that they got. Still hiding these different addictions. Still hiding this different lustful behavior. This sleeping around that they got going on. Somebody real nasty and they got a nasty energy. And they try to hide that. They got some type of entity attachment too. I hope you know it. That's even more reason why they gunning for you so hard. But they even super salty because you protected not only on the physical but on the spiritual too. They can't do nothing with you. I promise you. They don't like you, hate your guts, like for real, feel a certain type of way about you because you're so protected. You so blessed. You so unwavering in your faith, like I promise you. I keep telling you it's in you. It's what's in you. And they can't think past go trying to control you. 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past, somebody you got memories with. I feel like this person always hid this darker side to them. It was certain things that you couldn't tell until this person got upset. If they would get upset, then them horns will come out for real. Then the toxic behaviors will start. The actions will start. You know what I mean? But outside of that, they tried to hide this. It's like you actually had good memories with this person, which was why you were trying to leave well enough alone. What's this 6 of Cups? Knight of Cups, which speaks of somebody more so trying to find creative ways, again, to get back in. It may be some type of romantic gestures or some type of charm or something like that. Following the heart. That might be something that this person tries to play on the past that y'all have together. I feel like once upon a time, that may have been something that kept you around longer than what you should have been around too. The fact that y'all had history. You know, the emotional exchange that you did have for this person. I feel like it wasn't until you looked at things on the scale of being able to tally things up, you know what I mean, good and bad, that you realized that this person was more negative than they was positive. They created more restrictions than they created pathways, if that makes sense to you. What's this Knight of Cups? You have 4 Wands, which speaks of celebration, joy, marriage. This could have been somebody that you married to or something. That you may have married. I'm not sure if you guys still are married or whatnot. You may simply be separated, or somebody that you decided to join into some type of union with or something like that. I don't get this Yeah, maybe somebody hid these different toxic ways or this negative side from you until you got completely bound to them or tied to them, committed to them or something like that. And then they showed you who they really were. And it became very burdensome. What's this Ten of Wands? You got King of Swords. Yeah, so it still speaks of a person being emotionally void because they was head over heart. Somebody thought that they were smart. They felt like they had some type of authority over another person or something like that. What's this King of Swords? You have 3 Wands, which speaks of foresight. It gives me the feel like a person felt themselves like they were ultimately going to end things with you anyway, or they knew that it was going to come to an end or something. I think that this person would have held on to you as long as they could have held on to you, but they knew that if you ever figured out who they were, their real motives, or the type of energy that they really embodied, that you would separate yourself from them, because you don't work with people like this. You don't deal with people like this. Like, you don't do none of that. And with this 9 of Cups, yeah, it's a wish come true. Emotional contentment, satisfied. So somebody was satisfied with you carrying the burdens, with you having to work as hard as you did. You know what I mean? I don't know if they even placed even more of a burden on you because they felt like you would figure it out more sooner than later. And they were trying to break you before you got to that point is what that is. Yeah. They were trying to take all the flexibility out of you, like all of the fight out of you. And it didn't work still. What dude say on remember on the Griffins, what is that, Family Guy, that old man, he be like, he's a fighter. I heard you say you a fighter. They couldn't take it out of you. They couldn't get that. Yep. Look, with the Tower in the reverse, trying to avoid this inevitable ending, something that was going to happen. They was trying to avoid that. Avoid everything from falling down. Let me see. Hey, what I figured out what karma is cause and effect. It's a universal law. It don't matter whether you believe in it or not. You know what I mean? You're going to get out what you put in. That's period. Like, it don't matter who you operate under, how you feel, like none of that. That's something that you can't shape, you know, and it just is what it is. That was their fault for thinking they was higher than. For real, for real. Hey, for real. Hey, it be like that, but you know how they be even with them toxic relationships. Like, you go through phases. Because I remember once upon a time, I was with it. I was with the toxicity, baby. I was going to run that fade every time, I promise you. I promise you. Put me in a position with my back against the wall and see what I do with it. Any position. Like, you know what I mean? But then I came to the realization, like with being a woman, it's certain things that I shouldn't have to not only tend to, but it's just, no. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense, especially not with something if you're supposed to be submissive to. We ain't finna go through all that. Look, but with this Nine of Swords, somebody is suffering right now, suffering from some type of depression, insomnia. That already came out before. They going through it right now. Three of Swords. They heartbreaking, or they in sorrow and grief or something like that. I really feel like it's because the situation did not pan out how they wanted it to plan out. So yeah, they in grief now. Now they feel a certain type of way. I ain't finna read all them. Yeah. But it is what it is. Some on somebody mind heavy. What it is whatever entity they got attached to them is riding them. It's riding them. And they know Halloween coming up, so they scared now. They scared for that veil to get thin is what it is. They done did all this plan all year since last Halloween. And now they scared. Because see, you supposed to been done by now. You supposed to been up out of here. You ain't supposed to been made it as far as you done made it now. And you continuously leveling up. Like you're continuously creating opportunities. Doors is continuously opening for you. You're steady manifesting. Not to mention you still doing it, like taking it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? You still not being arrogant. You still being loving. You still being compassionate. You still motivating other people. You still giving, kind. You know what I mean? The only difference is you're just not that with them anymore. They don't have access to that part of you. And I feel like it's throwing them because that's what they're used to. They have never met this side of you that they're experiencing right now. Like they've never met that side of you. They didn't even know that he exists. They didn't even know that she exists. They didn't know that you had that to you. And it's because you just done been so passive. You done been so quiet. You've been letting it slide. You've been ignoring red flags. You've been giving benefit of the doubt. You've been giving support when it ain't appreciated. You've been literally allowing yourself to be used. And it's strange though, because in your mind, it's like you wasn't being used. Again, with the doing things out of the kindness of your heart. It's just something with you coming to the realization that the people that you was doing this for would not do it for you, and eventually it was going to be detrimental for your health because they just had a lot of different plans for you. A lot of strange plans for you. Ultimately, you figured out that a lot of the people that you was calling friends, family, your bros, all of that, they didn't like you. And you done seen the different experiences that people done had with this going out of town with fake friends and all the rest of this and not making it home. And you being you with your intuition, your gifts, you know that you're not exempt from anything. Again, what I always tell y'all, T.I. said it was about 4 or 5 of them. I gave them hell though. You was definitely going to run your fade. But it wasn't no need in putting yourself in positions where you didn't need to be. Like, why put myself in a position of having to run a fade if I could just avoid this altogether? And that's more so how you start operating, you know what I mean? If it ain't beneficial, you know what I mean? Yeah. Love is love, but if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, you operate different. And it's like no bars hold. Like you ain't feeling no certain type of way about nothing. You ain't taking nothing personal. You ain't holding no grudges. You just know what it is. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. What people say, you know what I mean? You're going to have to keep that same energy. You're going to have to hold that. Whatever it is that you done built up, persona, whatever it is, they're going to have to stay. Wherever they place themselves, it is what it is. And you don't feel no certain type of way about that. And I don't blame you for feeling no certain type of way about that. Because again, these people didn't feel no certain type of way when they was trying to put you in all these compromising positions. They didn't care nothing about how it was going to make you feel, how it was going to affect your finances, how it was going to affect your mental, your emotional, like they didn't care all the way around the board. Somebody actually thought this was some type of game. Like I'm telling you, it made them feel like a real big man, like a real big person by doing this. And now it ends in the Nine of Swords. Now they depressed. Now they suffering from anxiety. Now they feel haunted. Now they worried. Now they fearful. Now they having nightmares. Now they traumatized. Like, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that for real. What you said, if I could leave my body myself and come tap you every 20 minutes to make sure you don't get no sleep out. Like, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Common case of a person feeling a certain type of way about the bed once they made it. But they thought them was the best sheets in the world. You know what I mean? When they opened up the package. And now they feeling a certain type of way about the bed now that it's made. Like it ain't they bed no more. They don't know who bed it is all of a sudden. Nah, baby, that's yours. That's yours. And it is what it is. You silly. Hey, for real though, ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, from the USC, if you type that right. USC, that's nice. Yeah, you cool on it though, I don't know. You done giving passes is all that is. And my thing is, see, they knew the way you stepped already, period. So I don't even know why they played with you like the way they played with you. For real. For real. Hey, yeah. But I mean, they should have made better choices then. They should have made better choices. Because, yeah, we only live once, but it's certain fades. You know what I mean? It's certain things you don't do. And if you do them, then be willing to play it how it go. Like I promise you. Even when I make a decision, whether I know it's going to end good or end bad, it's like I'm willing to take either consequence if I'm going to make the decision. I done did it before, I promise you. I done did it before. Done made a choice knowing it wasn't the best choice and knowing I was going to get in trouble. But guess what? I bet you know not to play. Bet that. So it be like, it's up to you. That free will, pick and choose. You know what I mean? Hey, ain't no point in stressing, for real. Hey, that stressing can get you up out of here, though. That stressing can cause you to transition. That stressing can cause you to have a stroke. You know what I mean? So stress causes a lot, for real. For real, for real. It's just that strange because it's like, it seemed like you and this person actually could have been a good team, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? That's just like how the other girl said before, oh, but he my twin flame. Yeah, baby, but he avoided the contract is what he did. He chose not to elevate. He chose not to grow. And because he's your twin, you're going to sit there and hold his hand. So you ain't growing neither. That means that you're going to dumb yourself down. Because you already done came to the fact that he your twin and he's choosing not to grow. And that's the excuse that you making for him. He's your twin. So you connected to him, right? Stay back there with him. Stay back there with him. It's as simple as that. What are we talking about? And y'all already know when it comes to them relationships and stuff like that, I don't do that with y'all with them relationships. We touch bases on these general messages, how we touch bases, but I'm not doing no prying into nobody else's information to see if they gonna come back, what they doing, all the rest of that. Focus on yourself. The mere fact that you're so honed in on them is probably what makes them run away from you. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand, like, that codependency is not attractive. It ain't attractive at all. Like, you got to chill with that. Yeah, but then that be my thing where you gotta weigh your worth what they worth. That's just like I told y'all before. You come into a relationship and it's supposed to be 50-50. This person got 50, you got 50. They want you to give them 25 of what you got. And now they got 75 and you just got 25. And they looking at you with your 25 still feeling a certain type of way because they feel like you got too much. Like, understand the positioning. That's why I always tap bases with you and tell you, nah, simple and plain, they didn't fool with you like you fooled with them. I feel like that's the heartbreak to the situation, that coming to that realization that you went so hard for somebody, I promise you, stumped me down hard, who they never would have did it for you. Never would have did it for you. If they was able to come up while they was with you, I promise you, they would have left you in the dirt. You would have been right wherever you was at. And the thing is, if you had came up while you was with this person, you was going to make sure they was straight. You was going to make sure everybody was on. Like, that's what type of hurt you had. They simply didn't have the same type of heart. Like, and at first, I feel like you may have had a hard time with accepting that, but I feel like that's even beginning to be easier for you to accept, because you're starting to realize how much more easier it is for you to manifest without these people, without this person. Without having to carry this extra baggage, without having to be on this emotional roller coaster, all the rest of that. You know what I mean? It's like your level up just is different. Not to mention the wisdom and everything else that you would unaccumulated, you know, with going through this situation too. It's like you already had high standards. So like, Yoshi, you know what I mean? It's Willy Wonka, you know, through the roof, through the glass roof type thing. No. And it is what it is, because, you know, you're not asking for anything outside of, you know, a person being a decent human. You gonna get that. I promise you, gonna get that. For real. Stop caring for people who don't like y'all. Hey, David, sometimes people be able to disguise it, though. They be able to disguise it. Not to mention, it depends on different traumas that you may have, you know, and what this person is able to connect to. It's like people be real manipulative sometimes. For real, for real. Some stuff be easier said than done. It depends on who you're dealing with. Yeah. Not to mention, though, with that, like what I just said, that ex, that entity attachment, you dealing with some other stuff type thing. So especially when you have different things that's able to attach themselves and suck on you energetically, like drain you energetically, is different. It's not nothing that you're able to see. You know what I mean? And therefore, just take action toward, unless, you know what I mean, you can see like different things like that. It be a lot of different reasons. Sometimes you have people where their main reason that they are now seers or able to see, what made them realize that they was able to see, is going through certain situations too. Y'all know it be different folks. Like, y'all know how that go. For real, for real. You got to go through things, you know, in order to get to places. I don't never mind that. My thing just be, don't willingly stay in something. Like, once you're aware of it, and then, you know what I mean, then what type thing. Like, you can't blame nobody if you holding yourself in a stagnant position, for real. Yeah. It's crazy sometimes. I legit just get a vibe. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what gets you further when you be balanced. My thing is, shit, you realize with that, like that hangman card, like surrendering things. Some stuff gonna be out of your choice. You ain't got no choice. Shit, you can hold on to it. You could be upset. You could cry. You could plead. Whatever it is that you want to do. Some facts don't change. It does not matter. So your best bet is to try to process, you know what I mean, and then find the solution. Like I'm like that too. We're gonna get to the bottom line. I don't like spending too much time on, yeah, nah. We gonna have to move along with this because we already get what the issue is. How can we fix the issue? Yeah. Besides, shouldn't just assume, but also be naive. Yeah. It's a difference though. Like once you them downloads get the popping and your intuition kick in and stuff like that, it's like you ain't assuming nothing. It's certain stuff that you know. Like you tapped in on a different level. You know what I mean? So then it comes into play with you not second guessing yourself when it comes to people and the actions that they taking and you being able to process the different things that's being thrown at you. Like it be taking some work, man. For real. Yeah, a lot of different people, different spirits, different energy. It's a lot of different everything in this world that you got to deal with up to date. But that's why it's also beneficial for you to know how to maneuver with these different energies and stuff like that. Like for real. I don't know, Robin. It'd be hard for me not to care. It'd be hard for me not to give a, you know what I mean, give a. It depends on how you coming at me with your energy, you know what I mean? Because I'm not invasive. Like I do respect boundaries, you know what I mean? But I can't not care. Like that's not how my heart's set up. I promise you. If I ain't care, I wouldn't be up here with y'all every day. Cause some days it be tiring. Like I be like, man, I don't want to do it. Maybe I'll just do this. I'll just do that. But then I thought about the fact that I get on here. I have a lot of the same people that get on here and they legit say, you know what I mean, that they be looking forward to our readings and stuff like that. It's like shit. I don't even do this for me at this point. Like. And ain't no way I'm gonna get y'all all hyped up and then don't show up for y'all. You know what I mean? Like it just, I can't not care. I'm a very considerate person, like for real. I'm real considerate. Like I'm a love bug. I care. I care about the good vibes. I care about you. You know what I mean? Being like happy. Like I care. That's even why, like, when you have people that come and get in the comments, and say the negative or the weird stuff, and it be like, I might say a little something, you know what I mean? Because I'm just me. I got personality and stuff like that. So I might say a little something, but I'm not going to spend too much time. You know what I mean? I'm more so sending those people to find their tribe. You know how they say your vibe attracts your tribe? I know that that's not the vibe that we giving. So I'm going to need you to go and find the like vibe. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't on that over here. You sound like you still bitter. You still trying to heal. You ain't even worried about healing or however that go. You know what I mean? But I do well with dismissing like that type of energy. Like I don't even play like that. That ain't the type of atmosphere we got for real. And I don't know what to tell you either. If you don't have a heart, then you may be one of the people that's stuck. See, I don't know if you laugh, like if you serious or not. But if you don't have a heart, then 9 times out of 10, you end up being on the karmic side, for real. Like where you can't move past a certain point. Like you can't not have a heart. That don't make sense. Like, you can't. Mm-hmm. But see, even with that, with good people, you still got to sift through people in order to find the good people, because the good people are gonna be far and few. So see, you still healing your heart, because you definitely got a heart. Because if you got a heart to good people, you got to find those good people, like I just said. You know what I mean? Which means that you're still open, you're still available to a certain degree. I say, I could feel that, Robin. I could feel that. You just it's You just gotta find your tribe. That's all. I feel you too. When you say it like that again, I feel you too. Cause I'm like that too. It's just certain things I ain't got time for. You know. Say sue me. I don't care. Like I ain't got time for it, you know. With that operating within that free will, for real. Yeah. And it don't even be a matter of that. It just be a matter of like being able to accept accountability. Like holding yourself accountable. Because mistakes are gonna be made. Like emotions are gonna happen. Like sometimes you might say something you don't mean. You might take action out of a, you know what I mean? But being able to be like, look, like I was wrong, or maybe I shouldn't have did that, or you know what I mean? That being able to check yourself, that counts for everything. Like a lot of people can't do that. You got some people who take action and then they be so ego strucken or so, you know what I mean? Ego tripping type thing where it be like I said to y'all before, they could know that they did something wrong to you, but they'll come back to you and not even try to apologize. They'll try to make it seem like y'all cool, like just pick up, just like ain't nothing happened or nothing like that. They won't say they was wrong. They won't say they shouldn't have did this. They won't say, well, maybe, you know what I mean? And it be like, yeah, nah, all that makes a difference, for real. It makes a difference. Hell nah, everybody ain't good. You got some people that got contracts to get here and be just as bad as you got to get here and be good. Like for real. that world we live in. Yeah. Yeah, it be like that. Hey, but that's how that karma work. That's why they get tossed up. That's why they see you and try to avoid you. That's why they can't look you in your face. That's why they can't congratulate you. That's why they can't ask you for your help. That's why they can't get your opinion. That's why they can't get your thoughts. That's why they can't get that love. That's why they can't get that compassion. That's why so many. That's why they at where they at. That's what I mean when I said that accountability is a big one. And I'm pretty sure that you'd be willing to let a lot of stuff go if only they would apologize. Like with a lot of people, it'd be like, you can accept the wrong that people do to you. It'd be like, that's all you be wanting sometimes. Like, just own what you did. Like, just apologize. And you got some people where they just can't find it in themselves. And it be like that, for real. It be dependent. Hey, it has a lot to do with energy, though, and why they do things like that. It's an energetic deposit, an energetic investment. And sometimes people feel a lot more, they feel a lot more domineering or a lot more amped up, like a lot more happy with taking stuff. You know how you come across people where they be like, hey, I'm sorry. You know how you come across people where they be like, they like stealing. Like I done heard a lot of people say that. Like, even if it's a piece of candy, even if it's this, even if it's that, and it's like, that's the weirdest shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm scary as hell. I'm super scary. Like, I promise you, hey, if you even gonna be stealing with me, you do better not to let me know. And not to say I'm gonna tell on you, but the look on my face, my actions, like I'm scary. I'm super scary. Don't have me know. It's not gonna work for you. If you do it in secrecy. Don't tell me till we get in the car up the street. You know. But you have some people who get a rise out of stuff like that. Like they like stuff like that. They like confrontation. They like feeling like they going against the grain. They like, you know what I mean? Like I even had a young lady before tell me that she likes arguing. Like she likes getting people riled up. I like seeing people get mad and this, and that. And I'm thinking like, this is the most goofiest thing I have ever heard somebody say in my life. Like, don't you realize that some people ain't even gonna argue with you? Some people gonna two-piece you, get you up out of here ASAP. You could be on your back before your first sentence even, like, you know what I mean? You ain't came across the right person. You ain't came across the right person yet. Just say, Lord, have mercy when you do. Cause yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. For real. Hey, oh, that adrenaline rush, that's what it be. Man, I be scary as hell, y'all. I kid you not, I'm super scary, man. And not even like scary outwardly, but in the inside, when I say my stomach will be playing like an accordion, I know we in here and you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. I don't even want you to talk to me. Don't say nothing to me till we get from up out of here. I don't even, matter of fact, I'm gonna walk across the parking lot and then I don't know. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying though. You see the actions that I want to take make it seem like I'm stealing, and I ain't even stealing. I'm just uncomfortable with you stealing. Like I don't want to do it. You know? Like, hey, but you see how easy I done attracted attention to us talking about let me walk across the parking lot and you, yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me till we get home and you pulling stuff out. That's when you tell me, look. And then I'll probably never go to the store with you again. Because in my mind, from there on out, you going to be stealing every time. Like, I don't trust it. I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want to be on the, I don't want to do it. Do that when you by yourself. You know what I mean? My grandma always said, you ain't going to tell on yourself. Just do it by yourself. That's all. Hey, for real. Do you hear me? What he say? Could close the piano. Hey, I don't want to do it. For real, for real. Hey, but it's cool because you got some people that be doing it for a living, and not to lie, I love those people. You know what I mean? I ain't above putting like I love those people. I'm just not one of them. You know what I mean? A common case of knowing your place type thing. You know, I know my place. I ain't good with stuff like that. For real. Hey, I'm definitely going to give you a fair warning not to put me in no awkward positions. Not to say if you did, like, because I can't explain it. Because it ain't like I will put you in a compromising position. You know what I mean? If something was to happen. Because I'm going to run with the fact that I didn't know. Because I legit don't know. You know what I mean? I have conversations like this ahead of time. So it's like it just is. You know what I mean? Shit, you just better not get caught. Be my thing. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, no, I don't steal. And I'll strip down and show you that I ain't got nothing on me. I'm going to be expecting you to let me plot my exit next because I don't know nothing about nothing that y'all got going on. If you pay attention to the camera, you will see that little doom buggy wasn't even talking to me like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. She said you know some dangerous people. Hey. For real. Hey, because I don't know. I don't know. Don't involve me. For real, don't involve me. Please don't. You say you got your alibi ready. Look. That I don't know. Hey, and then my next move is going to be to call my daddy. Call my daddy. You call my daddy with this right here, cuz. Hey, call my daddy. Get my daddy on the phone, cuz nope. Yep. Hey, that's what you calling my daddy for. When it comes to the bail money, that's what you calling my daddy for. Hey, my daddy gonna come through is what we gonna do. My daddy is like, you know how when the big people get in trouble and they say, call my lawyer, call my attorney, call my daddy. Call my daddy. You can ask anybody that know me. I done been in position before back against the wall. Call my daddy. I done even had to get my phone off to somebody before. Call my daddy. She said, they gotta ask me the right questions. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, but I ain't gonna be over giving neither, huh? I'm good. I'm good. Look, we done ran through like 4, 5 decks of cards. At this point, we just talking. Ain't no, I ain't been in a lot of trouble at all. But I mean, I did get a curfew ticket before when I was younger. I was at a party and had lied about my age. Our curfew in our town was, I think it was like 10. It was 10 or 11. But we was at a party, you know, and the police came and shut the party down and ticketed all of the people that was under 18. I lied about my age, and then the police found out that I lied, and then he asked me again, and then I lied again. So I got in trouble for that. Yeah, call my daddy. Call my daddy. Hey. Yeah, I did that. Lied, apologized for lying, and then lied again. I lied, boy. I was trying to get up out of that ticket. Yeah, it was like 100 of us too. It was a whole bunch of us. Man, I know they met their quota for the next 2, 3 months off of just writing us tickets from the party. Hey. And my daddy gonna come. My daddy gonna come. Right or wrong. He might get on me, you know what I mean? He needs to get on me, but he gonna come. He gonna show up first. Hey, it be like that. It be like that. You gotta learn from your lessons. All I had to do was just wait a couple months and turn 18 though. Then I could be outside. But yeah. I've been in some positions. I'm finna let y'all go though. I need to get my stuff together. I got a couple things I need to do. I'm gonna post y'all a couple more readings, so it's what I'm gonna do. And like usual, y'all know we gonna be back here tomorrow at noon, or I'm not sure. You know what I mean? For you, which time? You must feel a certain type of way. You can't go to his parties anymore since he's in jail or something, because nobody here is concerned about Diddy but you, which lets me know where your mindset is. You're a party boy. He likes to party. What do you say? You're a scholar. Thank you. Y'all have a good day too. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. For real. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for real. All right, y'all. Later.